Folks, Rodney here again. I want to talk about two mods that I've done recently that I'm pretty excited about. The first one is a twin air power flow kit that's underneath the cover here. Everybody has talked about how the air filter that comes from the factory just isn't very adequate. And so what happens is the dirt actually forms down here at the bottom of the filter and somehow can kind of seep in. The other thing too is, depending on the type of filter, they don't all have the same grommet in the center that kind of holds them in place. So what twin air filter has done is they actually enable you to take the backfire screen out. You pull the cover off. It has an aluminum frame that holds the filter on top of the other frame, and it just bolts down, and so you're guaranteed not to get any dirt in there. The other thing too is because they eliminated the backfire screen, they put the special texture or coating or something on the inside of the air filter, so if it does happen to backfire, it won't catch fire. So a couple things that I've noticed with it. Number one, you definitely get more airflow. Where I really see that come to play is that when you just kind of crack the throttle, let's say you're going along and you're lower RPMs and you crack the throttle, and you know, a lot of times it may take a little while before it builds up enough pressure or sucks in enough air to kind of get going again. It definitely picks up air or gets the air into the intake a lot quicker on this. The other thing too is that it seems like it gives it more power all the way through the range. So from the very bottom all the way to the very top, you definitely feel like you have more power. So very excited about that. The second thing I've done is, this is a 2019 YZ450FX. I've always had an issue with the spongy brake, and so before, you could actually pull the brake lever and it would come almost all the way back to the thing. And I'm not the first person that's had that issue. Some people said, well, it's just they haven't bled the brakes properly. But I've had YZs in the past, and they always had a spongy brake as well. So what I did to correct that, now you can see that, yes, it does have a little bit of sponge, but I put a steel braided brake line from Galfer, and then I also put in a Galfer off-road enduro rotor, and it's still 270 millimeters, just like the factory was. It's not night and day difference, but it's definitely more progressive. When you hit the brake pedal, you can actually lock up the tire a whole lot quicker than what you could with the other one. And it's just, like I said, the brake line is a whole lot firmer, or I should say the pedal is a whole lot firmer than what it used to be, and I'm sure that the braided line has a lot to do with that. If somebody wanted to get it completely solid, I guess they would probably have to go through, and I've heard that they upgraded the caliper on the 21 model, so it's probably something to do with the caliper as well. But I'm pretty excited about this. Like I said, it feels a little more progressive, having a little bit of a sponge to it. And there again, it's definitely a lot better than what it was. So if you guys are having any issues with that, it's pretty simple fix. I spent $125 on the rotor. I think I spent $55 on the brake line, and of course I put in some I think it was Motul 5.1 brake fluid, and all together probably, you know, just over $200 or thereabouts by the time the brake fluid. So anyway, it is a definite improvement. If you guys are having an issue, hopefully that helps. And if you have somebody else that you know that has a YZ that are complaining about the same thing, maybe you pass this video along and then maybe to help somebody else. Please take the time to like, share, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to know about the bike and things that I can do to help maybe somebody else improve somebody else's bike. Thanks again. Take care.